Here with head football coach Brad Laird, the Demons finally have a schedule for 2021, at least the spring version. And coach, 6 games. I know you guys are eager, probably just as eager to know when and where you were playing as you are to get out there.
Yeah, it's different as we all know, talking about our schedule at this time of year. But Commissioner Tom Burnett and our athletic director Greg Burke, how much work they put in to get to where we are today, to be able to talk about a spring 2021 schedule. You look at that schedule and you're talking about 7 football teams that are eager to compete for the Southland Conference Championship. You look at our schedule. You kind of look at both ends of it. You look, right off the bat, you got an away game at Lamar, new head football coach. Then at the end of it, you look at another away game to Incarnate Word. That was a playoff team a couple years ago. But, you look sandwiched in the middle is 3 out of 4 home games. Right here at Turpin Stadium, which we've talked about. There's nothing like it on a Saturday night. Will some of them be on a Thursday night? There's so many things that could happen. But, you look at our home games, right off the bat, right after our first open date, March 6th, we have Nichols State coming here. What they've done over the last couple of years to be able to get them at home. You also have McNeese with another new head football coach. You got them at home. And then Sam Houston. The success that they've had over the last several years. So, our home schedule, we're fired up about it. And then sandwiched in there amongst those 3 home games is another trip to Southeastern and, getting to the second round of the playoffs last year. So, when you line up week in and week out within this conference, you got to be ready to compete and got to be ready to play. And our guys, I can promise you this, as we go through the rest of this fall and prepare ourselves for the spring season, we'll be ready.
Unique in so many ways, not just playing in the spring, not just playing 6 games, but this schedule sets up to where you mentioned you play a week, you're off a week, you play a couple more weeks, you're off another week, and then you potentially have the week between the end of the regular season and the FCS playoffs. That's got to be a good thing in some ways, but I know also it may present a challenge because you guys are creatures of habit.
Yeah, and the thing that you got to look at right now, the 3 open dates, as we talk about the schedule that we have right now with the 3 open dates that you talked about. They one comes before Nichols. I think the other one comes before Sam Houston. The other one comes before the start of playoffs. So, looking at the positives about these, they actually fall at pretty good times. And it's really a crapshoot once you put the schedule together when you're talking about 7 teams compared to what we normally would be in the fall. So, as we break down the schedule, we look at it as opportunities that we have during those open weeks to get some guys back healthy and get refreshed, and also, get ready to play some great football teams that we got coming off open weeks.
And I know no matter what the calendar says, when you're playing for a championship, that's your one and only goal.
No doubt. And, as we look at those 6 games to be 1-0 each and every week, as we look at this fall, as, legislations that has passed that allows us to have, quote, fall ball, to be able to have 15 days of practice and 15 practices within 34 days here in the fall, and for our guys to be able to go out and be able to put the pads on and continue to find ways to get better.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.